We're here at the EADV and I'm at the Canfield stand and they've got lots of imaging devices here and we're going to have some fun. We're going to see me this morning without having had sunscreen put on my face. I'm going to do an imaging with this camera here, and Peter can tell us a little bit about what it does.
Morning. This is the VISIA-CR, so it's Canfield's latest research imaging device. It uses a combination of white light and ultraviolet light and a 3D sensor to capture the skin, hence allowing us to see features that are otherwise invisible to the eye. And hopefully we can now see how the sunscreen is going to work.
These things are actually awful because it picks out all the bad bits and the details and the sun damage. But let's see what happens.
So you just look in there and gently close your eyes. And here we go. We're going to capture the sun images now. Right view. Take these two here. And this is just a normal white light that we'll use for image analysis. This is a white light that's also the amazing sort of resolving power that we can really use this imagery to get into your skin. It's a very surface aspect of the skin. And here you get it's so cool, right? And then we get to the star of the show is the UV image. We also have a 3D image here of you. This is a three-dimensional map because I can then take lines, literally measure your wrinkles, measure texture. This is all the white stuff is your towel from this morning. So that's not a good thing or a bad thing. It's just everywhere. And why is it glowing? It's because they use optical brighteners in laundry to make it look whiter.
I'm just going to put a little bit of this on half my face and see. That's about right, isn't it?
Yeah, that's good. In a moment. Let's let it sit for about 30 seconds. Just gently close your eyes, and we're going to capture it. There you go. Blurry to you. Repositioning is one of the hardest aspects. So we have Andrew here and Andrew here. Look at that. So you see that darkness. You see that dark split on your face.
Yeah.
Right?
You can see I've actually missed a little bit just there. That's a very typical area that people do miss when putting sunscreen on in this, what's called the medial canthus. And actually I do remove skin cancers from that area. So it's a warning to us all. But it's clear, isn't it, that the UV blockers, if you want to put it that way, in sunscreen work. They stop the UV from going through and you can't see any of my skin changes behind.
Dermatologist
makes sense. So you can see all of the pigmentary changes, which is what the UV camera is picking up. And then the filters filter out the UV, so therefore they can no longer see the imperfections, if you like, on my skin.
It's of application. What's also kind of cool is you can see how long it lasts on the skin.
Yes.
So you would come back in 4 hours and see what's left.
Yeah, that's true. I'll put sunscreen over my whole face and we'll see what effect that has.
So we have your full face. So let's do a time point 0 and time point 0. There's Andrew before and after.
I've done pretty well with my sunscreen.
You did very well with the sunscreen. You got everything. You get your ears as well.
Yeah.
You did, yeah. And that's super impressive. Basically, you've got almost coverage, full coverage all over your face, under your eyes, in the hooks and corners of your nose. Perfect. And you see very good absorption also. There's very little coming through.
It's a really good reminder to actually get sunscreen in the medial canthus here. You can see I've got the pigmentary changes there where clearly I've not been perfect over the years at getting the sunscreen in this corner. So it's been a really interesting little exercise. I was expecting just to look at my UV images and think, oh my goodness, look at my nearly 50-year-old face, look at all the damage. But I was pleasantly surprised it wasn't as bad as I was expecting. The thing I've taken away from this the most, I think, is the fact that it's so important to make sure you've got full coverage on your face. Like, for example, missing the medial canthus. And that's another reason why it's so important to reapply your sunscreen as well, because if you apply only once a day, if you've missed a bit, you might burn there and get damage. Whereas if you reapply, there's a good chance you're going to get the whole face.